So, Morris, I was actually excited to see that the light-skinned brother was crazy in this movie. What was it like being in a stalker thriller this time around?
It was, it was fun. It was a fun movie. Just watching it's a true popcorn type of movie, so where people talk back to the screen and everything. So it's always fun to be in part of those interactive movies where the audience gets involved. I love that.
Definitely. And what makes this role more complex than any other thing you've done?
Well, this role was very challenging because it was something that if I tried to do too much, it just wouldn't fit in the whole scheme of the big picture.
Mm-hmm.
And if I didn't do enough, the audience wouldn't feel enough for him to have the impact towards the end of the movie, which you hope they would have. So it was a tricky role. It was a tricky role, and that was the challenge.
Now, I want to talk about if love is worth fighting for. We've seen so many things in Hollywood, divorces, but you have had a marriage for about 20 years now, am I correct?
Yes, 19 years.
Wow. Okay, so I want to play a deal or deal breaker game with you.
Okay, deal or deal breaker.
Okay. Is this a deal or deal breaker if she farts under the covers?
That's a deal. I can handle that.
Okay. If you find out that she's going through your phone, is that a deal or a deal breaker?
That's a deal. I can handle that.
Okay. If she is flirting with someone on social media, deal or deal breaker?
That's a deal breaker.
Okay. And then if she doesn't get along with your parents, what do you do?
That's another tough one. That could be a deal. That could still be a deal.
Okay. You seem like a guy that's easy to work with.
I think so. I think so.
Good.
You have to ask my wife if I'm in.
Definitely. I'm sure she's really happy.
All right.
Now, I wanted to talk about Dave, correct?
Yes.
Dave is your character, and what makes this movie different from stalker thrillers like Obsessed?
Well, I think it's a different time. I mean, pretty much right now is what we're going through right now, even with the situation in Virginia, where it's a man where you didn't really know what was going on in his head. So it's relevant. It's relevant to exactly what's happening today. I think the way it's shot. I mean, there's a lot of films out there that may have similar tones and similar, but it's the actors, it's the directors, the whole thing put together. It makes it different.
Why exactly should we go see this movie? What can we expect? Because I've seen it. It's a great movie. But
I
for
think
everyone else,
well, it's a very entertaining movie that you can take your date to. You know, fellas can bring their women to the movie to grab their arms. They want to be comforted and cuddled and everything because they're scared. It's one of those movies where people are really engaged and have a great time. It's a roller coaster.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank
Morris.
you.